lineups brought to you by Kia for the fourth-year man out of
the 5 days off that he had. I would love to see that rejuvenate him. I think he kind of hit a wall a little bit, and I want to see him get back to that dominant guy in the paint.
Had one of her bigger games of the season when these two clubs met back in late November. As Gillespie sets up the flyby on Westbrook, straightaway three, and knocks it down. Now Gillespie had such a massive imprint on that fourth quarter. 13 of his 21 coming in the fourth. That's the 7th time that he scored 12 or more in a quarter this season.
How many of those open shots he's been getting with Devin out? I mean, right there, right away.
Here's DeRozan. Once again, the master of field goal attempts from mid-range. #1 in field goals made. Here's Green with a long arm. Rookie stepping out. Back tap. Suns will reset. Gillespie sets the feet. Splash below double figures. And I think there was, a few people that thought, oh, maybe he's finally hit. A matter of kind of the way the schedule is stacked up, the injuries. But you can see how quickly he's been able to recalibrate.
Look, he's not a robot, and that's what I would say. He's not a robot. He's going to have off nights. But it's how he gets himself back in rhythm.
Westbrook stops and fires the three, won't get it. Tapped out, controlled by O'Neal. Quickly into the hands of Gillespie. Gillespie thought about another one.
Yeah, he did.
It was Reno, the rookie out of Stanford, stepping out. He'll take one for the state cap. Allen shooting 42% from beyond the arc. Here is Westbrook. 14 points in their rout by the Lakers Sunday night. DeRozan trying to get back on track scoring. He's been held in single digits. Westbrook can't cash in. Achua working on the offensive glass, and it'll put back it. You see Jordan Hines. We've got to find those solutions a little bit quicker, but
on the course of the year, that's the beauty of being on a team, and I think the Suns have handled it really well.
Gillespie on the drive, tied up inside. Plenty of time here on the shot clock. Williams posting up as a smaller Westbrook, who pulls a chair out from underneath it. Westbrook up the floor to the rookie.
Just watching him doing this stretch where he's been playing. Right?
What Mark Williams does for the Suns, that's what the rookie Reno is doing for Sacramento. You saw how quickly he was able to get down the floor as the Suns turn it over again. Pass to Achua, who slams. 8-0 run here after the Suns jumped on him quickly. Green trying to drive it to the paint, able to get inside, won't get it, but there to clean it up with a putback is Williams. 21 points, 16 rebounds, 3 steals against Sacramento back in that Suns November victory. A bad miss there.
You find out something about guys in their struggles, you know, how well they're going to continue to play and improve.
At 26 points in the loss to LA. Booker driving, he'll get the pull up in the face of Achua. Can't get it to go down.
Mark Williams didn't even twirl his finger.
Reno way outside. Green plays the passing lane and gets the steal. Drives down, and you've got Reno missing as many games in the month as he did each. Green able to complete the pair. DeRozan driving, spins inside. Little leaner in the lane off to Mark Williams, able to snare the miss. Suns looking to push. Green in transition, finds Booker for the corner three. DeRozan driving, drops it off to the rookie Reno. Clifford trying to jam up Green, extended the defense there. Williams trying to use his length on the jump hook, missing badly. Clifford grabbing the air ball and quickly up the floor for Sacramento. Clifford trying to use his length. Good extension defensively there by Green to force the ball out of his hands. And Chua
happy with his playing time, and he's showing it. And again, he's gotten the opportunity, and I've always
Booker also a part of that one. Pretty magical stuff. Here's Booker outside. 6 on the shot clock. Working his way down to the paint. Has to give it up to O'Neal, who squares, fires, and that one hits the front iron. As both teams going to their bench, Grayson Allen stepping out of the floor. Westbrook driving, probing. From the corner, that one too strong.
The rebound hit the floor. That shows the Suns were blocking out on that one.
Booker tied up by DeRozan. O'Neal sends it back across the floor to Allen on a quick catch and shoot. Suns missing their last 2 threes after starting 3 of 5. Westbrook driving, tied up by O'Neal, forces the air ball. Green on the drive, that one knocked out of his hands. DeRozan able to get to that free throw line, extended jumper. Can't get the shot.
And to score, and you know,
the list getting shorter for Phoenix. Talked to Goody in the meal room today. He is making great progress, and feels like maybe he'll be ready to return in a week. Dillon's timeline, unfortunately, a little bit longer. And you see the Suns rookie Rasheer Fleming again being rewarded for his play over the last 2 or 3 games. Booker to the mid-range, going right at Malik Monk, another Kentucky alum.
Automatically, you want to go at Malik Monk every time.
DeRozan tangled up with Dunn. Good no call there. And an easy payoff pass from Monk. Booker scored 33 when these 2 teams last met. Working the right side this time, it's Iguodala inside. Massively impactful player off that Suns bench in the 3rd quarter against LA last Thursday. On the drive, Cloud, Fleming got a hand on it with a loose ball right into the hands of Reynaud.
Like I said, kid Reynaud, he is a bit of a problem for teams.
Here is Fleming out of the right wing, driving baseline, finds the cutting Allen. And that one tapped to the break that the Suns have, and knowing that Booker was going to likely be back, getting some more healthy bodies. Haywood Highsmith as Iguodala rolls inside, can't get the finish, but gathers the follow and punches it down.
Yeah, no
player out of Providence. But I think everybody was curious to kind of see what the rotations were going to be tonight as Monk connects on the
Malik Monk went crazy.
Certainly has that ability as Iguodala kind of off balance. The former King. We get a message from our friends at Kia. You know, they've been in a lot of games as Iguodala missing on the 2 free throws, but he says it's those 60 seconds and 2-minute spans in a game where we just kind of let go, and you can go from a 6-point deficit to all of a sudden 16-point deficit.
And that's what the good teams will do to you.
Here is Clifford, able to set his feet, can't connect, coming off with a 26-point outing. Just 32% shooter on the season for beyond the arc as Iguodala lost the handle, has yet to miss. He's got 7 20-point games this season, and he is certainly trending towards another one here. This is a guy that is as streaky as they come, and not dribbling. As you see the long arm Killian Hayes able to really tap that. Signed a 2-way contract as Allen squares and fires from downtown. Hayes signing a contract February 23rd. Getting a 10-day. Is drive inside by Carter, loose ball tapped out, and he was finding its way to Malik Monk, and then the second shot trickles back outside to Plowden.
The Suns got to realize they got to rebound before they go the other way.
There was 4 Phoenix players in transition, but forgot the basketball. That time they were able to gather after forcing another Sacramento miss. Allen on a push, finds Iguodala. Jumps it past to Green. From the corner, Jalen Green connects. And a quick Doug Christie.
And when he figures it all out, he is going to be a major problem.
Well, and not only figures it all out, but, you know, one of the things that Suns general manager Brian Gregory has talked so much about, you know, with some of the Suns fans were frustrated early in the season when the rookies weren't playing. But he just said, look, we're not going to throw him out there when he's not physically ready. This is about having the right kind of strength, body weight, and the ability to match up against NBA bigs. As Green on the drive, can't get it. Oso fighting for it, but it's DeRozan who clears.
I think Jalen
Monk also has the ability to do that.
Yeah, and I think Jalen's just got to concentrate on getting that thing on the square. I think he's looking for contact too much. But he has been getting fouled and not getting those calls.
Gillespie pocket pass to Dunn, who floats one up over the rim. Eubanks, the former Suns big man, out there. And Gillespie goes for the steal just a fingertip away. Hayes on the drive. Iguodaro gets a piece.
I think Oso needs to introduce himself to Killian Hayes.
Oso with a couple of big blots in that win Thursday against the Lakers. Green had the...
He had a drive right all the way to the rim.
Step into the three ball. DeRozan defending. Back tap. Iguodaro to Allen. Allen inside. On a tough contest there by Eubanks.
Yeah, now look, we know Drew Eubanks is a shot blocker, so I don't know if you want to challenge him.
DeRozan inside, jammed up by Green and Iguodaro. That, as we've seen all season long, as Monk gets one from the corner, can't connect on that. They've missed now 8 of their last 9 from the field. Sacramento Suns with a chance to tie or take a lead on a 3. Allen on the drive on Hayes. Able to sneak it up and squeeze it in. Amir Coffey out on the floor now for the Suns. Had maybe his best overall game of the Suns.
Yeah, he did.
And it wasn't just based on sheer statistics. And he forces a tough shot there by Eubanks.
I don't know what that was.
Pocket pass to the streaking Iguodaro, and how about the...
I think that's how you can take advantage of this Kings team.
Eubanks way up high. Iguodaro checking him defensively. Gillespie sneaks over for the steal. Drives the floor, lobs it up, and Jalen Green brings. After that sluggish finish to the first quarter, the Suns have come out of the gate strong here, starting the second by the Park and Rex Hoops game. Make it take it, right?
Yeah.
Green on the drive, glides inside for the easy finish. Well, Jalen was asked over the last couple of days with the Suns having some extended rest and practice, his recent shooting struggles, and you loved his response.
It only gets worse.
DeRozan drive, cut off inside, can't get the roll, tapped out, controlled by Booker.
I had a couple of guys when I played. Those are the only 2 people I wanted to tell me about my shot. I didn't want anybody else talking to me.
Iguodaro will be called the moving screen there on a game. 6 points, 8 rebounds, 3 assists, 2 blocks. Stat stuffing half for the Valley product. Renault inside, but Green snatches it away for a Phoenix steal. Scoops the pass to O'Neal. Lobs it up to Oso, who hammers it home.
I love Royce in those situations. He is an excellent passer.
And looks so casual in doing it.
Yes.
Just a little scoop pass from below the waist. Here is Clifford, the feed inside. Able to punch it down over Iguodaro. Booker walks into the 3-ball.
The Kings are getting a dose of how the Suns can run off points.
Westbrook high arching mid-range over Iguodaro. That's a shot you'll give him most nights.
Say what you want about Russ, and people can have their criticisms as Devin goes deep again. The guy just plays hard, man. And he plays hard. He got a Westbrook plays hard every night.
Well, I think that's one of the attributes of why the fans love him. So Clifford run into a double screen there for Green. Step back 3 cover from Jalen, spins out no. Achua grabbing the Phoenix miss. 46-38 Phoenix lead. two of the game's best mid-range maestros, but Booker forcing the miss on the baseline turnaround that time by DeRozan. 3 on the shot clock. And Westbrook has to fire. Cashes in.
Runs right here. Kings going one, Suns come back. All of a sudden the Kings.
5 quick point bursts from Russell Westbrook. Booker working on the rookie. Kicks it down to Green, and that'll be a travel. Oso getting a well-deserved breather. 10 points, 9 rebounds already for Iguodala, along with 2 blocks and 3 assists. Achua backing down on Coffey, forces the ball out of his hands. Williams stepping out defensively on Westbrook. Westbrook going glass. Here is O'Neal being defended by Westbrook. Allen working off the Williams screen. Driving in on Clifford. Jumps a pass to Book. As a Sacramento team that does not generate a lot of turnovers defensively. Rosen tied up. Good defense that time by Williams. Achua to the baseline. Rims out, no. O'Neal with a save. Tried to find a Suns player. Unable to do so. And Achua. Just like that, a 1-point Phoenix lead. Achua dive. Inbound pass. Iguodala quickly back up off the Suns bench. Straight away, deep 3 from Allen. No. Loose ball recovered by DeRozan. Kings with a chance to retake the lead. Led by 8 early. The Suns had a 10-point advantage. Starting this quarter on a 15-2 scoring run. And Clifford leaves that one short. Reynaud grabbing the offensive rebound. Here's Westbrook, head down, driving to the basket, finds it cutting Clifford. Lost it, scooped up by O'Neal. In transition, Booker glides inside. Suns have forced several turnovers already here against the Kings. Westbrook inside to Reynaud. He'll get the and one opportunity. 5th place.
He's going to blow past everybody because I think he's going to.
In year 18, Booker walks into a high-arching, beautiful 3-point shot. I think a lot of people were concerned when Book went into that 3-point shooting contest each because he had not shot the 3 well at all this season.
Yeah.
But it's almost like
helped.
In doing it, it recalibrated everything for him.
Without a doubt.
Allen gets the wide open look and sticks it. And just like that, the Suns counter after a little flurry from Sacramento. Pushing the lead back to 6, under 2 to go here in the first half. And Rosen trying to back down on O'Neal. Spin to the baseline. And
that should be a tech.
Sort of foul. Great, but since that time, they've gone 2-2. And they've been in a lot of those games.
Again, they can score the ball. They can do some things to you that, as we saw in the first half. You got to put them away. I mean, that's just the way it is.
Williams able to roll inside and immediately.
Well, you got to really, you're going to be tested.
And I know you've talked about this so often as Booker flies inside, mercy of the other guys to touch the basketball. So you have to find other ways, right?
Yeah,
to get yourself out of it.
Find those areas where you know you can go do damage. Like get on the offensive glass.
Field goal of the night. He's got 7 points. Here's Gillespie working the 2-man game. Feeding Williams up top. Westbrook on the weak side defense, able to tap it away. Westbrook had the big second quarter. All 10 of his points coming in that stretch. Looking for more, and he'll get tips.
And you'd like to think that'll help the Suns as this game moves along because Russ will continue to shoot them.
Green on a strong. DeRozan quickly up the floor. O'Neal checking the veteran there, able to spin, get the hook. Averaging about 18 points per game. 2 tickets to an upcoming Suns game. Paul Pierce, 20th on the all-time scoring list. O'Neal sets up the fly-by, lines up the 3 ball, spins out on him. Achua with a rebound. Achua with a big scoring first half, 16.
Yeah,
his 5th rebound.
Got to calm him down.
Rosen tied up. That's exactly where the Suns would like to see it. Chua Moore shooting 32% from beyond the arc.
Send him an invitation.
That was his first shot outside of the paint. Green lines up the straightaway three. Here is Clifford, averaging just over 7 points per game, but had 2 big scoring games recently. The last month and a half. 26 in the loss Sunday against the Lakers as Westbrook gets a screen. And
Look, despite their record, you show up to play, right? And they know they have a basketball game, and the Kings are playing a basketball game right now. They know they're not going to go anywhere if we're getting a victory, but you got to show up, so why not?
Clifford driving, going right into Williams. He wanted a whistle, won't get it. Here comes Booker on the miss. O'Neal sets the feet, can't get it. Gillespie with a rebound off the Booker. Arching three. Gillespie again on the offensive glass. Touch pass corner. Gillespie gets it back. Relocates to his left. Splashes home the teams now this season for Colin Gillespie, who's had 3 or more made threes. He and Royce both the top 5 in the association. And that one spins out on Westbrook. Booker working on Achua, gets to the mid-range. Williams get right in front of you.
Look, I'm popping it off his forehead if I have to. I want the ball back.
Clifford on the drive, scoops a pass inside, but turns it over. Suns with numbers across the floor to Gillespie. Sets, fires, and bullseye from 3 over the last 6 quarters. 6.5 quarters. Here's Monk, though. A guy that can get hot. Royce O'Neal with those quick hands gets the steal. Williams runs the floor. Blocked there by Achua. Here's the rookie Reynaud. 7-footer out of Stanford. DeRozan finds himself pinned into the corner, able to get to the baseline. Won't get it, tapped up. Achua got a hand on it, but couldn't knock it down. Here's O'Neal. Has yet to score tonight. But Royce can affect the game in so many other ways. Booker gets the wide open look. Too strong. Points per game, 46%. O'Neal giving it back into the hands of Booker. Look, with a floater. Trying to get to the baseline on Westbrook.
Now it's personal. I am telling you, it's personal now.
Booker driving. Stripped on the way up. Williams knocked it down the 8-0 Phoenix run after Sacramento had taken a brief lead. Westbrook driving, pocket pass inside. Allen got a hand on it for another Phoenix steal. Up the floor to O'Neal, walking into the triple and
keep shooting.
Well, that's really been the story all season long as the Suns generate another Sacramento turnover. Baseball pass up the floor. Booker to O'Neal. Likes that spot. Two player was Ronaldo Bachman back in 2011 in his second half. And Oso did much of that in the first half as he's getting a well-deserved breather right now. But his game over the last 6 weeks has just taken off to a whole new level as the Kings scoop up the Phoenix turnover. Pound on the floor. Reynaud inside.
They worked hard to get this lead up to where it is. And it's been a game of runs. Suns need to put a stop to the runs.
Green inside. We'll get the burst left a while back. Now we're just afraid if we move too fast, something's going to bust.
Something's going to bust.
From burst to bust. That is called father time, boys and girls. Here is Clifford, able to knock down the mid-range. Been a tough shooting night so far for the young rookie. His first made field goal of the night.
Yeah, he definitely got to go at the rookie.
Clifford stepping out. Booker driving across the floor down to Green. Green fired the 3 over Westbrook. In and out.
Can't worry about it. Work on the all-around game.
Westbrook backing down. Green able to hold his ground. Cloud body all over Booker. Book in the face of 2 defenders. Can't get it. Scooped up on the miss by Malik Monk. Houghton driving. O'Neal.
Points on the board.
He is second-year wing out of Bowling Green. Making his 11th appearance this season for the Kings. Booker driving on Carter, had it tapped from behind. And then a win with Jordan Knott despite him stepping onto the floor. Monk drops it off inside to Achua. A 10-3 Sacramento run to follow up a 14-0 Phoenix run.
This game was like a bad movie. Same old stuff.
Good to see you too, partner. Allen fires for three over the two defenders. Iguodaro grabbing the loose ball. Rasheer got it. 21 minutes. The Suns cover behind win against the Lakers for the victory last Thursday. Monk trying to find a pass inside. It's stolen away by Allen.
4-on-2 here.
Fleming, wraparound pass, sets up Allen for the three-point look. Won't get it. Rasheer in the back tap. Booker stretching forward, stumbles to the floor. Rasheer, left wing three, cash it in.
About 4 or 5 minutes. See if they can continue to grow this lead.
Gillespie takes a handoff of Iguodaro. Working on the rookie Reynaud. Able to make him dance, back pedal.
Got the villain in him, I tell you.
Oh yeah. Making the villain very proud. DeRozan, tough pull up at the paint, can't get it. Dunn able to reverse it. Quick catch and shoot from Allen. And the monster night Thursday, 28 off the bench. Most career points off the bench for Allen. They reduce strong. Fleming rebound on the long three. Gillespie, defender racing past him. Can't get it. DeRozan trying to drive inside. We'll get for DeRozan, but only 2 made field goals. Able to knock down the hottest teams in the league over the last 6 weeks in the Charlotte Hornets.
Yeah, that's going to be a heck of a game.
Come to town on Sunday.
Hornets, they are extremely good for a very young team. And they're only going to get better. But the tempo in that game is going to be must-see TV.
Also, care for Gillespie and the Suns. Allen from the corner. Bucket.
That's a tough shot, man.
With a 7-footer in your grill as he's fading into the Kings bench. DeRozan on the drive, jumps a pass out to Achua. Westbrook pocket pass to the rookie. Lost the handle. Coming into tonight, averaging about 32 minutes. 15.
So this is a really big-time find for the Kings.
Allen takes the handoff from Iguodaro. Back to Gillespie. Open shooter. Coffee from the corner. Well, volleyballed around. Back into the hands of Allen. Grayson on the drive.
Grayson showing that speed.
Westbrook driving. Gets into the Suns rookie. Coffee steps in and grabs the miss. Iguodaro flies in, drops the hit. It's been a feeding frenzy at times tonight for Oso Iguodaro as Clifford comes in untouched for the tap in. Clifford playing the passing lane. And back-to-back hoops. I think tonight. All kinds of Suns jerseys. Old school to new school. Jalen Green back on the floor. Pulls for the quick three. Knocks it. Second three-point knocked out of the night for Jalen. 18 points in his 22 minutes.
You know, we used to have, like back in the day, we'd have you know, teams we call slump busters. Well, the Kings have become that slump buster team, which ain't the way it is.
He averaged 27 in 3 games last season in a Rockets uniform. Driving here and gets an easy 2.
That's right. And so Jalen Green right now gaining his confidence.
Reno on the drive, able to throw among rookies. Got 12 double-doubles on the season. Green trying to make it back-to-back threes. That one tapped out, controlled by Fleming, who will get the whistle of foul against Russell Westbrook.
I used to want to hurry up and get to that game.
Iguodaro finds Coffee in the corner. On the drive, little mid-range pull-up, no. Clifford on the miss. DeRozan from the corner. A rare three-point attempt from DeMar DeRozan. Way back to the scorer's table. Fleming finds a cutting. Coffee.
Fireball. It's like it is not soft in there. He hits you.
Well, and I think what we've seen of the last 2.5 weeks is we're seeing the Green spinning away from Westbrook, able to maintain control. Drives inside. Joining Steph Curry, Damian Lillard, 17,000 career points. As Green tied up, Renault drives it down the floor and drops it off to DeRozan in 720 career games or fewer. Green driving, bodied up by Clifford. Pocket pass inside to Williams. Westbrook inside to the rookie. That one points.
See the Suns to finish this game, though. Like, he plays so well here in the second half. You don't want to lose that rhythm.
A little book mark.
Everyone should do it, especially right here down the stretch.
Yeah, saw him pull him over on a couple of possessions.
You know, offensively. Give him some alley-oops.
7 points, 7 rebounds for Williams in his 17 minutes. Suns about rebounding the Kings 47-34. 17 offensive rebounds. Closing in on the 5-minute mark of the fourth. Pass across to Green. And Green.
I mean, you would think they can look at that, right? But
DeRozan trying to bait Coffee into the foul. Won't get the call. Clifford, step back look. First three-point knockdown for Clifford. 32% shooter on the season. Another Phoenix turnover. Clifford racing up the floor with a Euro. Timeout Phoenix. Booker gets a screen. He'll pull up for the mid-range. Spins out. Green picking the pocket of DeRozan. Suns in transition. The big man runs the floor. Then he's hammered there by the Sacramento big man. 48, a playoff spot.
yeah, these injuries.
What has transpired since, but 40-42 a season ago. And right now, they've got the largest decline from one season to the next. Is Achua can't get that one. Loose ball scooped up. Phoenix coming back the other direction. Green back into the hands of O'Neal. Booker waits, gets the screen. Now the switch with the rookie coming at him. Pulls a double team. They swing it. Sets up O'Neal for the 3 ball. Out to Reno. DeRozan finds Clifford in the corner. Point shooting team. They are dead last in the association. And it is shown tonight. Devin Booker. Here is Killian Hayes, who's able to knock down the Detroit. He's found his way back into the league, at least for the time being. Green on the drive, gets the rookie Clifford on his heels. Can't get it. Williams on the 10th. Here's Plowden off the screen. See the rebounding numbers again for Phoenix. Booker working on Hayes, able to get to that left hand, just takes it right to the cup. And too strong on the bunny.
No, I thought Devin got a little too confident on that one.
Reynaud inside with the left hand. Yeah, he's third in rebounds per game. And this is where you can look at the season as a whole, or you can really start to peel away the layers, and you see that Reynaud is making the most of the opportunities he's been given this season.
It truly is. Like I said, you got to show up to play.
Gillespie going for the steal. Reynaud's got it, and he'll add to a scoring total.
This guy, the floor. The clock is the enemy now. Suns need to exhaust time.
Booker eyeing the clock at the other end of the floor. Hayes trying to jam him up. Booker to Green. That'll be a travel.
I mean, Jalen,